I'm always trying to get a little hook for these intros to tell you that I have a good reason to make the recipe that I'm about to make. But today, aside from just being a drink that I love to have, there's no other reason. So if you guys are ready, let's make together one of my favorite riffs on the classic daiquiri. Let's do it. What's up guys, welcome back to the channel. Thank you very much for joining us again for this new cocktail video. So today we're gonna make one of my favorite riffs on the classic daiquiri. I have the feeling that I say that quite often because the daiquiri is just a drink that I love, and I also love to play around with it while still keeping that classic idea in mind. And today there's only two things that we're gonna change from the classic recipe: the choice of rum. I'm gonna use a dark rum instead of a light rum, and we're also gonna add a little bit of bitters. We're gonna infuse Angostura bitters with Chipotle pepper. It is very simple to make and it makes a major difference. It's gonna become smoky, it's a little bit spicy, it is simply amazing, and it goes really well in this cocktail. So to make the Chipotle infused Angostura bitters, it is very simple. All you will need is a bottle of 100 ml Angostura bitters and Chipotle pepper, which are actually dried and smoked jalapeno pepper. And like all jalapeno pepper, the Chipotle pepper don't have all the same heat. So be careful with that. You need something that is actually hot and smoky, so make sure to taste them before you start your infusion. So what you will do is you will pour your 100 ml of Angostura bitters in some kind of a mason jar, and you will add the equivalent of one Chipotle pepper that is actually quite hot and smoky in small pieces in your Angostura. As not all of them, as I said, have the same heat, you will have to try it after a few hours to see if it reaches the heat that you want. I will go for something that is Sriracha hot, something like that. Depending on the pepper you're using, it can take up to 24 hours, but sometimes 4 or 6 is plenty enough. So just taste it after a few hours and stop the infusion when you're satisfied. Once you feel you've reached the sweet spot with your infusion, all you have to do is to fine strain it and bottle it up, label it, and this is how you make your Chipotle infused Angostura bitters. It is really good in an old-fashioned with maple syrup, by the way. So now we can jump into the cocktail. It's very straightforward. It's a shaken one, so we're gonna pour 2 ounces of Plantation Original Dark into a cocktail shaker. To that, we're gonna add 1 ounce of freshly squeezed lime juice. Three-quarters of an ounce of simple syrup. And 2 healthy dashes of Angostura bitters infused with Chipotle pepper. And now we can fill our shaker with ice and give it a good shake for about 10 seconds. And then we're gonna strain it into your favorite cocktail coupe. This is a personal taste, but I love my daiquiris with the little ice shards in them. I think it makes for an even more refreshing cocktail, but if it's annoying for you, just fine strain the cocktail. So this one, no need for garnishes. It already smells so good. So this is it, guys. This is how we make a Chipotle daiquiri. Now, let's give it a try. This is so good. I love this recipe. And what makes a major difference in this cocktail is the choice of rum. The original dark from Plantation has just enough fine, but not too much. It is rich, but still quite crisp for a dark rum. So it makes for a light but complex cocktail instead of being too heavy. Then you get the chipotle pepper that adds just a little bit of spiciness to the cocktail, but not too much, and a little bit of smoke that goes really well with the dark rum once again. A little bit of spices because of the Angostura bitters. So a refreshing cocktail, yet complex and rich. I love it. I hope you're gonna love it too. So that's it for me today, guys. Thank you very much for watching. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel if you're not already. Hit the like and the bell if you want to be notified when we post a new cocktail video. Until then, thank you very much again. Have a great day. See you very soon. Cheers.